After midnight, the greenhouse was alive. The air was thick with humidity, so heavy it felt like breathing through wet wool. Condensation ran down the glass panes like tears. Inside, plants that shouldn't exist. Flowers with human teeth for petals, vines that pulsed with veins, a tree whose bark formed screaming faces. The sprinkler system dripped something too thick to be water. Roots cracked through the floor in patterns that resembled a nervous system. Pollen floated like ash, spelling out words in the air. And then there was the singing. It started last Tuesday. At first, it was just one note, then another, then a harmony. The plants were singing Dr. Morrison's social security number. They knew things. They whispered his deepest fears through their leaves. The orchids repeated conversations from his childhood. The roses bled actual blood when cut, type B negative, just like Claire's. He hadn't slept in days. The singing grew louder each night, more voices joining in. Not just Claire's anymore. His mother's, who died 10 years ago. His stillborn son, who somehow grew to full size in his wife's belly and then died. The plants were describing a life that never was. The new growth was rapid and unnatural. Tendrils reached for him with intention, not tropism. They arranged themselves into letters. "We grew from your grief," they said. The soil, he'd mixed Claire's ashes into it after the accident, the one he caused. The singing stopped tonight. It was the worst sound of all. In the center of the greenhouse, a new plant, a perfect replica of Claire's face formed from bark and leaves. Its eyes tracked his every move. Then it opened its mouth. Inside, rows of seeds that looked like tiny fetuses. "You planted us to deep, Harold," she said, her voice coming from the plant. "Now we're taking root in everything you touch." 3 days later, Morrison's neighbors found him. Roots grew through his body, flowers blooming from his mouth. The greenhouse was empty except for one seed packet labeled in his handwriting, "Human sorrow." Plant in guilt, water with regret. The plant spread through the town's gardens. Everyone dreams of singing now.